Hey y'all, so I'm picking up exactly where I left off in the last video. We are currently in Stanley, Idaho, and we've been here before. This is one of our favorite little campgrounds. It's called Mountain View Campground, and it's called Mountain View for a reason. And we've just been hanging out for a couple days. We did have to go down to Ketchum, which is a resort town in the valley, to pick up some packages and run some errands because when you're in Stanley, you're just in Stanley. There's nothing else here. So it is a very small town. There's a bakery, a couple restaurants, a gas station, and like a mercantile. But they really don't have a full-blown grocery store. There's certainly no UPS store to get Amazon packages shipped to. So we had to make a little day trip, and it was a lot of fun. So I'll show you some of that. We had a great brunch, and I couldn't really walk around much because I was still recovering from my back injury, but we did manage to see a little bit of the town and just enjoy the drive as well, because you go over just a magnificent pass on the way there, and it's just gorgeous. It's one of the best drives, I think, in the United States. The grand views are just mind-blowing, and it's totally worth it if you're ever in the area to drive Sun Valley. You got to do it. Anyway, from here, we are headed west, but for now we're going to enjoy Stanley for a little bit longer, and I'll take you on some of our little adventures. Keep in mind they're going to be mild because I'm still hobbling around a little bit, but we're on the mend, and at least we get to take in some pretty incredible views.
You look good.
So we're packing up to leave our spot that I showed you in Stanley. We're moving to another spot in Stanley that has laundry because we need to do laundry. And of course, right as we go to pack up, it's the first time since we've been here, or even on this entire trip, I think.
Yeah, on the entire trip that it just started pouring.
Yeah, so I'm a little wet, but we got her done.
Yeah. I'm not, because I didn't have to put any of the outdoor stuff away because Riley did it. So I'm nice and dry.
So we're gonna head into town, I think, grab a bite to eat, and then check out our new digs for the night and do some laundry if the weather will
Holds
allow.
out. And it should be it's going to be a one-night stay because we're trading the lake for laundry, and then we're going to start our journey towards the Oregon coast where we're meeting up with some friends.
Yeah, so we're excited, and this spot has been pretty good to us, but it's time to have clean clothes. So
And fewer mosquitoes.
yeah, this place is just riddled with mosquitoes. In fact, there's one inside right now.
Okay. Okay.
She'll get it.
I'll get it in a
eventually.
second.
It's fine. Anyway, see you in a few. We are packing up at our latest campsite. We stayed at a Hi Hannah. Hi. We stayed at a hip camp last night on a really cool horse farm. So they do boarding, training, that kind of stuff. And they have all sorts of wildlife and domesticated animals as well. So chickens and ducks and all that kind of stuff has been really fun.
And
Chowder.
mini ponies.
Yeah, Chowder particularly loved the miniature ponies. And then they also had a little like Western pop-up shop called Calamity Jane's, and I will link it if I can find it on Facebook or Instagram or something, because it's really cool. The people were super nice, and it's a great setup they have here. They have a spot under the trees so you can get shade. We're actually in the sun because the bugs were pretty bad, but they have water, electric, picnic table, trash. It's really nice, super friendly people. Now we're gonna pack up and head west into Oregon. Eventually we're gonna get to the Oregon coast. We have a few days before then. So, time for some more driving. That wraps up this video. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Hope you'll tune in again for the next one on the Oregon coast. If you're not already subscribed, please go ahead and do that. It really helps the visibility of the channel, and you get to follow along as we go to Alaska this summer, so that should be pretty fun. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the next one.